When I woke up out of surgery, he said, listen, bro, you already gonna walk. I'm telling you that. But you need to pay attention to the journey, because the journey's gonna bring things out of you that I need, that I could use for the world to inspire. And so I have to be man enough and brave enough to let that happen. That's why I said pain is my best friend, because it's the indicator of pain. You see what I'm saying? It's my body speaking to me. Immediately I had to forgive myself for what happened to me. Immediately, bro. Imagine if I was at war with my body. You feel me?
Yeah, how you going?
I can't be at war with nobody. I'm so quick to forgive. I'm like, look, wherever people are, I'm willing to meet them. Because in this journey, bro, it's all about love. You know what I'm saying? How much do I love myself? How much do I love my life? Do you love the simple things? You know what I'm saying? All of the above, bro. And I remember I was kicking it with my boys outside. They were talking, and he was still in my ear. The things they were saying, he was correcting. He's like, no, like this is happening. That's why I did this. This is why. And I remember driving home, and I turned the radio off, and he was just in my ear, just talking. And when I got home, I remember I didn't say nothing. I just went into the bathroom, and I was scared to look in the mirror. When I looked in the mirror, I didn't see me, I saw him. Craziest experience. And I remember just understanding there was no verbal communication when that happened. But I just understood that his love is so unconditional that he wants better than we can ever imagine for us.
Let me get some.
But we have to make the choice.
Thank you.
To receive all of that.
You can
and
take
to
it.
walk in that path of love. You see what I'm saying? So I'll leave you with that story, bro. I've had many encounters with angels, and I've even had encounters with demons. But the spirit world is real. You are a spirit in a body. And if you ever search for Jesus and God, understand, ask your spirit man to lead you. Because the body is the temple, and that's where God really dwells. He doesn't dwell above us and around us, he dwells in us. So part of meditation can teach you how to get out of your own mind and connect to the deepest parts of you and God. You feel me? So I'll just leave you with that. I don't know why I'm having this convo with you today, bro. I don't even know how it started. You know what I mean?
No, that's real.
What you think about that?
Choose the one today.
So when y'all are like, you know, I inspire people, and I'm doing all of this journey has forced me to go deeper. And God really showed me and taught me, whatever you speak will come. If you say you're gonna walk again, it don't matter what anybody else has to say, bruh. If you speak negativity in your life, you will manifest that.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? So you are way more powerful than you even allow yourself to be. You know what I'm saying? All of us are. So if we ever want change in our life, we have to really start by changing ourselves and changing how we see ourselves. Like you said, you had to forgive yourself, bro. Immediately I had to forgive myself for what happened to me. Immediately, bro. Imagine if I was at war with my body. You feel me?
Yeah, how you going?
I can't be at war with nobody. I'm so quick to forgive. I'm like, look, wherever people are, I'm willing to meet them. Because in this journey, bro, it's all about love. You know what I'm saying? How much do I love myself? How much do I love my life? Do you love the simple things? You know what I'm saying? All of the above, bro. You know what I'm saying? Much love to you, Kat.
I need to.
I need that.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go back and watch this John nigga. This gonna be part of it. Like this some sauce right here, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't never know where your message going.
You came in the middle of it.
Yeah, but I caught what I needed though. You know what I'm saying? Like I
Bro, this is a message to your wife, bro. A message. Right now, I know she don't understand. But when you have autoimmune diseases, your body is at war with itself, right? You know, right now she's struggling because she don't understand why her body is at war with itself. You see what I'm saying? Allow her to ask God to take her on the journey inward, right? If there's any area of forgiveness, any area, you know what I'm saying, of any kind of gripe, just ask her to allow God to just release any of that. Food is love, right? It's not just nourishing. What you eat, it's in the form of food. It's love for your body, bro. See what I'm saying? The thoughts can heal her. Like all of that, man, like manifesting, all of that, you know, and just, she's an inspiration. I saw her paintings. God is squeezing the gift that he gave her. He's squeezing them out right now. You know what I'm saying? Like those paintings are priceless. She may sell them, but they're priceless, though. You see what I'm saying? When you talk about art and you talk about artists, the reason why a lot of these paintings are so expensive is because you see life and things of life through the eyes of the artist. You see what I'm saying? So her eye is showing you what it feels like to be in her circumstances. And she's non-verbally showing us what life is about through her paintings, right? You see what I'm saying? Yeah, so much love to her, brother. She's inspiring me. Because I'm an artist. And my hands, man, they were gifts that I took for granted because I stopped painting and I stopped using them in ways that God blessed me. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now he's reminding me, like, you know, what you take for granted, sometimes you'll lose. Think about that, bro. People, jobs, hell, even your health, what you take for granted, bro, will soon depart. You know what I'm saying? Those skills, those talents, those were given to you by God to change the world. The real reason that adversity and the journey is because God knows all the gifts he's hidden deep inside of you. And you would never find them without that adversity. Without that pressure, you'll never discover the gifts that God gave you, and you'll never use them until you're forced to discover them. And that's all you got left to use. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So life is a journey of discovering who God created you to be. You know, I always say this. You think the Creator created the creation so the creation can constantly seek the Creator? No. The Creator created the creation so that the creation can discover who the creation was made to be. And just know that there's a higher power always at work because we didn't create ourselves.
That's deep, bro.
That's real deep.
That's deep. Nah, but I get you though. Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of times we pursue God and God wants us to discover us. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you check in the Bible, I kind of learned this. And I might not be all the way right. But I believe the most powerful thing you can do is ask somebody a question. Because a question provokes thought. And a thought, like he said, when he was young, he started to jot it down. And I said, in what form? He said, questions. You see what I'm saying? And in the Bible it said, hey, look, all you have to do is ask, and you shall receive. And that's anything. Ask for help. ask for meaning, and then proclaim it. Like, I'm already healed, bro. I'm already walking. You know what I'm saying? Because my destiny was already predetermined. I'm just co-creating and coexisting with God. You see what I'm saying? So I'm already healed, bro. You know what I'm saying? When I woke up out of surgery, he said, listen, bro, you already gonna walk. I'm telling you that. But you need to pay attention to the journey, because the journey's gonna bring things out of you that I need, that I could use for the world to inspire. And so I have to be man enough and brave enough to let that happen. That's why I said pain is my best friend, because it's the indicator of things. You see what I'm saying? It's my body speaking to me. And I'd rather feel that than feel nothing at all. You see what I'm saying? And this is a journey where I can't get comfortable. It's getting comfortable with the uncomfortable. And if you learn how to do that, bro, you'll be unstoppable in this world. And any journey God takes. You see what I'm saying? We strive for comfort. Another thing I'll say, right? Damn, I'm just pouring out. Everybody's like, that's not fair, that's not fair. You tell me any scripture in the Bible where God promised you that life is going to be fair. Right? Babies die, bro. You think that's fair?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? People just have these weird occurrences where, you know, they just, you know, their body turns on them one day. Or a tragedy happens. Life is not about seeking fairness. That's a man-made ideal. Man created society with the ideal that every man is equal. No, every man is unique. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And we all have different purposes. We all have different meanings to our life. So, you know, man tries to create meaning behind what he doesn't understand. And that's when we depart from God. You see what I'm saying? If it was meant for us to know, God would tell us. He'll let us know. So, you know, that's more of a societal thing. But, you know, what is life really about, man? None of us know. None of us know what life is really about.
You got to understand though, bro, like, you've been in so many different, you said recreating yourself so many different times.
Absolutely.
You developed a deeper understanding of the highs of highs and the lows of lows and everything in between. You know what I'm saying?
So let me pour deeper then.
Get blue, right? Blue? Blue?
So I guess it's the social media trend that everybody uses two words. Trigger and toxic, right? Right?
Yeah.
All right. Understand your significant other spends more time around you more than your mom, your dad, or anybody else, any of your friends. They see the good, the bad, and the ugly. And if they truly love you, they should hold you accountable. And they should be able to hold you accountable without you being defensive, right?
Right.
Now, Ben is my brother. If he sees something wrong with my body, he should have the freedom to tell me, right? Now, if I become so defensive and I can't accept that, then who am I hurting, Ben or me?
You.
Exactly. So when your significant other, and it may not always come out in the form that we want to hear it, but when they hold up that mirror and say, hey, do you see what I see? You acting this way, you acting that way, you doing this. And I'm only telling you because I love you. Why is that not accepted? Why does that trigger? So let's break down what a trigger is. Just imagine if I had a cut or a sensitive spot that I never gave the opportunity to heal, right? That means every time somebody touches that spot, I'm gonna say what? Ouch, right? It's gonna be painful. Well, people avoid getting triggered. Why would you avoid it and not thank the people that are triggering you? And say, damn, thank you. I thought I was healed in that area. I see I still have more work to do. So I thank the people that trigger me now. You see what I'm saying? They're not my enemy. They just somebody in my pathway that was supposed to show me that what? I still got work to do. Ain't nothing toxic about that. You see what I'm saying? So we gotta get comfortable and understanding that love sometimes comes in a tough form, right? So your significant other should hold that mirror and say, listen, I'm seeing things that you might want to work on and heal from. Now, I'm not going to demonize you on that, but I am going to support you through it. But you got to be willing to do what? The work.
Yeah.
You see me show up to do the work, bruh. I'm not just going to walk again because I say it. I'm going to walk again because my faith. And faith is an action word. It's not just a belief. Love is an action word. You see what I'm saying? Love fuels commitment. Love fuels loyalty. I'm loyal to myself right now. And I'm loyal to the commitment of myself right now. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you can love somebody, but are you committed to them? You can love something, are you committed though? Are you loyal to that thing? And that goes in all aspects. Like Ben is loyal and committed to this business. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Why? Because he loves it. So anything we love, we gotta learn that love is not enough. Love is just the fuel. The destination is commitment. The destination is loyalty. You see what I'm saying? There's many ways to say I love you. It could be in the form of teach me how, show me how, help me understand. That's another way of saying what? I love you. You see what I'm saying? When you were your significant other, don't demonize them for what you don't understand. Say I love you in the ways of, hey, help me understand when you do this, what does that mean? What are you really feeling like? Are you scared? It's okay to be scared. It's brave to be scared, right? But you know, a lot of people, man, we demonize each other. You know what I'm saying? And I guess I bring it to this point because my brother's committed to my journey just as much as I'm committed to his journey. You see what I'm saying? Swift, you're a part of my journey. I'm a part of your journey. You see what I'm saying? And whatever we create as a team, as a family. You know what I'm saying? And we never knew what, back then when we were training in football, you know, I tell people, I'm like, my body is the byproduct of my mind. I like to say, hey, I got a beautiful mind. You know what I'm saying? And all you guys are seeing is it being played out through my will and my spirit. You see what I'm saying? How I perceive myself, how I perceive this journey, what I allow and what I don't. That's my journey. That's my, you know what I'm saying? Like that's what I'm pouring out and I'm inspiring the people, bro. And my will is unbroken. My spirit is intact. So what you see is just a byproduct of my mind, man. And God refreshes my spirit. I still struggle, you know what I mean? But, you know, sports and football, it really taught a man. Football taught us men about life, bro. Without a textbook. We had a playbook, but then we had to realize that when I was a wide receiver, the goal was always the end zone, but it was a definite that I was going to have a DB right in front of me. That means that for every plane you have, there's always going to be adversity lining right up in front of you. And then there's going to be a second level of adversity, right? Where the linebackers are. There's going to be a third level where the safety is.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? There's 3 levels of adversity while I'm paying attention to what? The end zone. For repetition. That's what practice is about. It means that I can trust my instincts to pivot, to move, to juke, to absorb until I get to what? The end zone, dog. And that's what we have to learn how to do as men. It's a whole. It ain't a whole lot of talking on that football field, bro.
Action, bro.
Thank you.
Action.
That's when all them thugs, you know what I'm saying, they get exposed on the football field. I used to say that. You know what I'm saying? It take a real man to play football, dog. You know what I mean? And dog, hey, listen, Ben knows. We took hearts. We took heart. I mean, I took a lot of the hearts of men on that football field, bro, and gained that respect. You see what I'm saying? But anyways, man.
Nah, we needed it.
Yeah, man. I had to talk my talk, bro.
I know the day when this 30 for 30 hit,
Yeah.
and this man get up and run a route or something.
Come on,
and
dog.
actually go back to this.
You know what my goal
right
is?
here.
You know what my goal is?
Yeah.
To compete in bodybuilding.
Right.
You know, I saw a story. People don't believe it could be done until you show them. Belief is everything, dog. Belief is everything, man. Barack Obama had a book called The Audacity of Hope. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Ain't that so dope, bro? The audacity. Like, how dare you have hope? That's what they say to a black man, right? How dare you believe you could be president? Well, you know what I'm saying? Well, there you have it. I remember, bro, I was in college and I was switching my major to architecture, but I was on a full scholarship. You know what I'm saying? And I was a starter. And I remember all of my teachers in the architecture program came from MIT and Harvard. And you know what they told me? They said you can't do both. You gotta give one up or the other. I said, no disrespect, sir, but what makes you think I can't do both? Is that because you never seen it? Or because it's impossible? He said, well, I hear what you're saying, sir, but no, we never seen it. Do you know, I graduated with my degree in architecture and real estate development, and I can't tell you all the NFL teams that were after me. I had to leave school early to go down to Boca Raton to train for the NFL Combine and all that stuff, right? I can't tell you how many teams came out to see me while I was in Florida. You know what I'm saying? I had my foot in the NFL and foot out of the NFL. All things are possible, bro. But God had a bigger purpose for my life. You see what I'm saying? What you mean, Lord? Okay. But we all, you know, I stopped asking why, and I started asking why not. You know what I'm saying? Like, why wouldn't God challenge me? You know? Not why did this happen, but why wouldn't this happen to me? I mean, God kind of prepared me for all things that life has to throw at me. You know what I'm saying? Same with you, Swift. We all three of us cut from the same cloth. So any strength you see in me is in you too. And I just want to tell you that. You know what I mean? Yeah.
And take a deep breath in. Look left. Look left. Again, breathe in. Look left.
Hey, Swift. Why you think God saved my life?
Tell you this.
Huh?
To be here today to have this conversation. I don't think nothing about coincidence, bro.
Absolutely not.
Take a deep breath in.
Like, I feel like
Look right. You feel that?
One more.
Again, breathe in. And look right.
Hey, Ben.
Yeah.
Why you think God saved my life?
I don't think he's done using you.
There you go.
Did you feel this side?
It's tight.
Okay. Here.
It's real tight.
Take a deep breath in. And look left. You felt that, right?
Got major pains. I can't reach my arm out here. I My lat is tight. My pec is tight, and it's constricting my
Arm movement, yeah.
and then from my back. So I've been trying to get somebody to like really, like not go light on that. Really like,
You need some
even if it's
scraping.
painful.
You see Marlon's here. You need some scraping.
Hey Swift, I reached out to Paparazzi. I was like, bro, when you coming back? He said August, right?
Yeah.
But listen, man, it was so dope watching his son get baptized. Did you see it?
Yeah.
That was dope, man.
Yeah, bro.
Like, listen, man, all of us are good fathers, bro. All of us, man. We just, you know, I mean, for that man to talk about his son the way he did, proud father, man. You know what I mean? And that says a lot about him, bro.
Good dude, bro.
Good dude, man.
Oh, God, for real.
Yeah, man. Hey, the Ben experience is like no other, man. Cause Ben has strength, but he has grace. So he's strong enough to hit the pinpoints and you know what I'm saying, the knots that I need in the hardest places. Like he's strong enough to hit it. You know what I mean?
It's like a fucking gorilla.
Yo, no cap. I'm like,
It's
this
like
man
a gorilla.
still play tight end right now, bro. My man can still do it today. Like, I'm like, bro.
You feel that tightness right there, bro? Like in the 9 months since my accident, nobody's been able to do what Ben's doing right now. 9 months, bro. That's what's priceless. I got 5 screws right here. And nothing hurts me right now with Ben. And he's strong enough to do what he's doing.
That's serious, bro.
You can wear my best cologne for you, brother.
I appreciate it, man.
Listen, I'm coming in here smelling good, man. You know what I'm saying? Damn, dog. That's better than the gun that you use. What they call it? What is it? Yes. This.
Real pressure.
Damn, that's crazy, dog. Nobody has been able to do this right here. Oh my God. Oh my God. Then you feel that, right? Can you tell me what you feel? Since he's filming?
Yeah, breathe in. Breathe out.
Oh my God. That's it right there. Yeah, what were you feeling?
man. I messed up your ball shirt, bro.
Oh, good.
So when the muscles are under shock, that shoulder is rolled forward and everything just kind of like glued together.
Say that again.
So it's like your shoulder was rotated forward.
So I was thrusted forward.
So your shoulder locked in this position, all the muscles here got in shock and they all stabilize the shoulder in that position.
At the point of impact.
Yes.
Okay.
So that's why it's hard for you to open up that elbow.
Yeah.
So what I did was I did like a press and release press and stretch technique where I pinned it down in place, and then I started to move the joint. So now we just got a lot more free range. Remember before, like your lat would catch up here? We got to do some more work, like get inside of this lat.
Yeah, right there. Oh man, I can feel it. So when you release that, the ulnar nerve runs all the way to my pec, I guess. So the pinky and the ring finger won't stretch out because of that nerve.
All that is tight, yeah.
And it's getting caught in the elbow, all the way through the shoulder down to the pec.
Yep.
So this is the point, because again, when I was driving the point of impact, I remember bracing myself to the left. So, I mean, this is where a lot of damage did.
Open his arm
The
up.
majority of my ribs were broken on this side.
Yep, open those hands up. Open them up, open them up. Open your fingers up. Yes, breathe out. Breathe in. Blow it out. Yep, breathe in. Blow it out, open the hand up. Breathe in. Blow it out, open the hand up. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Let's go. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Make that ribcage big. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Let's go. Breathe out. Breathe in. Let's go. Breathe in. Let's go. Breathe in. Let's go. Breathe in. Breathe out. Again, breathe in. Breathe out.
It's a smaller knot. I can feel it between my shoulder and my bicep.
Bicep tendon. Bicep
No,
tendon.
from the outside. Right. Come on. Right around there. Come
Right
down
here?
a little bit. Right there. Right up in there somewhere. It's like a knot. How does it feel?
Man, Camo got a security jacket on, bro. That's crazy.
Marcus here?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, surgery.
Huh?
Yeah, surgery.
Plastic surgery. Where at? Where you pointing to? You know my eyelids? Yeah.
You know what them old tables are?
For class.
The stretch movement.
I bought three new ones because they starting to squeak. You know what I mean? Like it's not as soft. It's losses. So we want. What's up, bro?
This week, all of this stuff got real tight.
Yeah.
And I struggled one day when they put me on honesty, even like take 1 or 2 steps.
Yeah.
And that had never happened before. But I felt all of this get real tight. So like that butterfly stretch and all of that, like really opening up my hips and
Yeah.
stuff. Is there any way we can do that before we go? Before we finish?
The butterfly stretch.
I mean, I don't know, just
The hip flexion stretch.
all of this in here is extremely tight. This one, when it was tight and it popped, it allowed my leg to come up higher. But I was in the bed, I don't know how I did it.
Oh, you mean like this? Right?
Oh my God. Yeah, see, I feel it all up in here. But I feel like when you do one side, this other side kind of compensates to
It will. It's going to. It's going to. Okay. Huh? Before 3.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Hey, Brock. So my next. Hey, Ariel. Is there anyone who can get him started on compressions and then let me come do a stretch? Okay.
Yeah, right. Jesus. I feel something pulsating.
I'm gonna do this
Like
and
something
then
releasing a little bit.
I'm gonna do this and then I gotta run to go take care of Marcus. So you could just chill in here, just kind of relax a little bit.
On the tape?
Yeah. If you want. Yeah, if you want.
Or back in the chair.
I would just probably just chill out here on the table.
You know what?
I'd just chill on the table.
Ooh. They were saying the hips are a big component of
Yeah.
me walking. This hurts from the outside. I don't know if it's my ACL. I used to feel like a little.
It's a counter pull.
Okay. Before I leave, I want to show you something on the ground. Remind me, okay, bro? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Breathe. 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 Breathe, breathe, breathe.
Is it a long or quick breath?
Like 4 to 5.
This ain't no joke, bro. Operate and keep my life.
My cup full.
Your cup full first.
The overflow is for you.
Now, let's not get it fucked up. There's cups and there's pitchers. Some people are pitchers and they're not just cups.
I might be
You know
a
what a
pitcher.
pitcher is?
I might be
You
a
can feel
pitcher.
multiple cups.
I might be a pitcher. Because right now,
Right.
the thing that's so crazy
He might be a pitcher.
I'm definitely.
I think that's that the way you put it. I think I'm a
What's
pitcher.
crazy is when you're a pitcher, sometimes, bro, you learn nobody else is gonna feel you, so you gotta allow yourself to be filled as a pitcher. You know how much longer that takes sometimes? That requires isolation.
Yes.
People don't understand that.
And I think that's what I went through in 2020 when everybody was like, I really went through that time, bro. But I was
Fill
like,
my tank, bro. I'll be back.
yeah, but that's what I learned. I sat back and learned what I'm telling you. All these different skill sets, what I learned.
This is when you do things in moderation. Don't give people too much that they become a crutch. You become a crutch to them.
Right.
And they inadvertently become a parasite stuck to you. That they can't become their own. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Some people are so used to getting it from you, they don't know how to go out and get it for themselves.
Yeah.
So now you got all of these parasites.
Suck.
When you're light, you attract what? Insects.
That's crazy, bro.
So at the same time that you working on your light, work on your boundaries.
That's the biggest thing I got working on.
Thank you.
That's the biggest thing I got working on.
Yes.
Hey, Brock, real talk, bro. Like, you know what I mean? I'm a definitely add to this collection plate of yours, bro. I feel like you definitely, like, changed the perspective of a lot of shit that I got going on right now.
Hey.
Like, in life. Like, because, I mean, really and truly, I got 5 brands that I manage right now. This is one of them.
If
And it's
everybody
like-
can have access to you,
Then
you're not as valuable as you think.
yeah.
I put boundaries even on my mother and my daughter because I am no good to anybody if I'm no good to myself.
Yeah.
So, you understand?
Nah.
Things of value, they come with boundaries. Or else the natural psyche of a mind is, if it's too easy to assess, it's not valuable at all. So they're gonna just use you and throw you away. You understand what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. People, they don't necessarily look at price as much as you think they are.
Yeah.
It's value. It's branding.
That's real, bro.
Yeah.
Where you about to get scraped at, though? What Joe did you say?
Well, I don't know what you do. Tell me what you do.
So let me tell you what it is I do. But I've been more. Let me get a background. I've been in the fitness industry for this year is 22 years. So I've been trained in any and everything. My whole focus has always been to make people perform as best as they could. Make people as pain-free as possible. Make people move as much as possible. So my job is to find ways to release, whether it's fascia, whether it's muscle, whether it's or help them strengthen certain things, but the whole goal is to improve the performance, the move quality. And you say your arms were.
Wait, let's back it up.
Okay, yeah.
So I'm gonna speak your language. Imagine that you and me, and you're trying to get your body to wake up in waves, from nerves to muscles, neural to walk again. That is me. You can just assess my body and see what's constricted, but essentially the goal is what?
To walk. Yeah.
So I befriended pain. Pain has become my best friend. Because there were points in time, man, when I woke up out of my surgery, I just had feeling, I didn't have motion. So I've accepted that the cost will be patience and pain. I've accepted that. That's a currency. See what I'm saying? It's just like $1. Like, to this journey, I have to pay the cost of being patient and accepting pain as an indicator of things. So you can assess my body, brother, but that is essentially where we're trying to. And as you guys miraculously help me, you guys are doing pretty much, basically you're showing what is possible with the human body. All of you guys are like X-Men, man. Y'all just come in here.
Yo, real talk. My man got real special powers though, bro. Like Marlon a real mutant out here, dog. Like I'm not even playing. Like I'm dead, no joke. This one right here, yo, you in good hands, man. I want to just see what's going on.
Just play this one more second.
Swift beings.
Yeah.
We are magnetic. We attract more than we pursue.
Now that's
Now, if you look at it like that, then you'll start to evaluate, well, what type of situations, circumstances am I attracting? Huh? Then you'll fix.
Yeah.
Instead of pursuing.
That's deep. Oh man, that's
See, we're not taught how to attract. You have to become the equal frequency to what you're asking.
Oh, that's deep.
There is no shortcut, man. God ain't gonna give you nothing that you cannot manage and handle correctly for your benefit and the others. You can only attract.
Oh, you fucking me up.
God is not Santa Claus. He's not a genie.
Hey, but I feel like I'm landing in some good places though, bro. I'm not gonna hold you. Like
You what?
I'm landing in some good places with this, with where it's taking me though. With
Because you've been tested, and God said you were ready.
Okay. But I just, like you said, I gotta actually like strategically structure out how to actually pour into myself more and actually do what I'm doing for
What I'm
me.
saying is, brother, is that you have to do the practice on you first.
Yeah.
And that's where you perfect it so that you can do it on others.
Got you.
You understand?
Got
Like I said, we went through 2 days, but we were a team. We were practicing against each other first. We perfected our timing, our plays. Then we went out.
So where you
and
at?
experienced that.
Nah, you right.
So sometimes, bro, you gotta go to war with yourself.
First.
What's crazy is y'all know ayahuasca, right?
Mm-hmm.
I did an ayahuasca retreat with CeeLo.
I know CeeLo.
Yeah. Ayahuasca.
Where you gonna start?
Ayahuasca, bro.
Oh, okay.
Ayahuasca, the main component of ayahuasca that is transformative is that you are taken into deeper dimensions and you come face to face with your own demons. Your demons are not scary, they're just you.
Yeah.
And they're just these illusions of fear. These places of unforgiveness. A place where you just made a mistake and you still haven't forgiven yourself. Then you reach this level of fear. And you realize fear, the more questions you ask fear, the smaller it gets. The more you run from fear, the bigger it gets.
Nah, that's a fact.
If we were taught to face our fear, fear wouldn't even be a big component at all. It would be an indicator of something.
Yeah, you're getting close to something.
Thank you.
You're getting close.
Thank you.
You're scary.
So how do you reprogram your brain? See, I had to reprogram my brain to accept pain as currency, to face fear as an indicator and a compass that I'm going the right way.
Hey, that's deep shit. That's deep, bro. But I definitely feel you 1,000% though. Because even right now, I'm in that spot where I'm like, how do I transition from the sports videography to more business brand awareness and brand architecture, basically?
Well, when you really break down, so I will give you my experience in 30 seconds trying to make it to the NFL. You realize your talent is of the level, on a professional level. Your skill is on a professional level. Your IQ is on a professional level. Well, you ask yourself, well, why am I not a professional, right?
Yeah.
So they have these massive columns of talent, which we call a combine, right? So they bring all of these talents together and they have you stand up there in basically your underwear, right? And they're measuring your body, they're measuring, you know, your skill level, they're measuring your speed, they're measuring how high you can jump and everything. And you come to understand that you are just a stock option.
Yeah.
Seeking to be what?
Drafted.
And
Yeah.
potentially traded. Is that not a business?
Yeah, it's definitely a business.
First of all, that means that I'm a product,
For sure.
and the NFL is a conglomerate, but it is a business.
No, that's a fact, bro.
So sports is a what? Business before it is anything else. You are a product. You constantly develop your product. You see what I'm saying? To be sold. And I used to work for Oracle. When there was a superior product out there in the market, you know what they did? They just bought the company and added it to their portfolio of services.
That's how you get them out the way.
That's a conglomerate. So if you look at the New York Stock Exchange, it's the same thing that I just named, is it not?
Yeah. Exact same thing.
So when you create your business structure, now it's more than a product, it's a brand, it's a business. And guess what? You might get offers from a conglomerate to be purchased. You see what I'm saying? So anyways, that is how you translate sports into business right there. You understand what I'm saying?
Nah, for sure. I'm on some time now where it's like, these are the coachings or like the conversations that I always think that we need.
And in here. But in here also, that's the reason why my pinky and my ring finger are not opening, because all of that leads up into here. Yeah, my bicep is constricting the form. And there's a lump right here.
You got to address one thing at a time, because the first session you probably get maybe
I understand what you're
25%,
saying.
and then we're gonna keep getting to that area. What happens is eventually other things start to loosen up. I'd say the main thing for you, right?
Oh my God. Oh my God. Hey, Slim. Didn't hit that point like.
Hey, go ahead,
Can
bro.
can we turn you to the side?
Yeah, but
Yeah, just give him a pillow.
I don't know, bro. You ain't got no constraints, right?
Huh?
You don't have no constraints, right?
You wanna run off the stage, bro?
Bro, you never know. I might have a spasm or something.
Yeah, this spasm, you know.
I mean, is he able to do it for you?
We just need to just like this.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I don't know, dog.
Got you, dog. Got you, man. Come here, man.
Here I am talking about fear. Just probably want to just bend that leg right here. Yeah, there we go. Oh, shit. Oh, my God. It actually feels good.
That's what he did.
That's a stretch in itself, ain't it? Like,
Yeah, when you get it stretched, it's like perfect.
hey, my man Brach said he just gave me the whole blueprint, or the whole basically like analogy of what boss heavy actually is, bro. My man said, you're not a photographer, you're not a videographer, nigga. You a brand architect.
You're not even a brand specialist. You're a brand.
So you a brand architect. I've never heard nobody articulate that joke like that. You remember we was talking about it from a minute
I got
ago.
my degree in architecture and real estate development. And everything he's naming, these are just variables.
Yeah.
It's all the same, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Bruh, I've never heard nobody be like, yeah.
But Ben, that hit you right off the bat. As soon as you said it, you understood it, right?
Yeah,
That's
that's
what I
one.
was imagining. I was like, dog, where'd you get your eye? Like, who in the family got this eye? And then come to find out the whole family.
The whole kids, sister, mama, everybody. Yeah, nah, this is yeah.
I would even start like right up here.
That right there, man. Basically, that was like almost the point of impact.
Bring it as much to the surface as we can.
So what do you call the stricken?
This is a grass tip, but yeah, it's already
Raston?
grass tip.
Oh yeah, you got that metal thing?
Do you feel it, bro?
No, let me hear it. It's not from grafting. It's a little point on my shoulder that I showed Ben. That little thing constricts something. I don't know what it is.
Like it's right here.
We call this soft tissue manipulation.
That's what I was looking at. I'm like, you can see what's going on.
Already.
You can actually see it happening in real time.
You can see something?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the blood. And
So I'm like, you
this
feel
is
that, Joe?
cup.
You need a cup.
Yep.
It does?
Needs to be pulled to the surface.
What does that do?
That's where it pulls all the blood that we're moving right now up to the surface, so body could get rid and replenish with some fresh blood.
But Ben, how am I with my leg?
You're
Good.
Do you always scrape downward or do you ever scrape up?
I would scrape up, depending. Mostly on like scars, I would go up and away.
You might want to hit over this one.
Nah, this is a thumbnail for your ass, boy. Holy shit.
You're trying to get some movement over there.
Sure, okay. Drop just that little point. Everywhere you make right here. Nah. The point on the outside. They call it through here. Come down with it. Come towards my finger. Come up just right here. It's something just, I don't know. But I mean, I'm not to deal with it. I feel like it's,
Let's cup this one.
yes. used to wake up to this every morning, bro. No accident. Shit just live very well. Oh man.
The tiny does one?
Yeah.
Oh, she's a tiny this?
It's called open mic though. It wasn't a title.
Tiny Dust is in DC, huh?
Yeah, NPR.
I did not know that.
It's right by Union Station.
Yeah, I know where it's at, but I didn't know that's where they were shooting at.
You seen the Migos Tiny Desk?
That one?
That was fire.
Early in the morning, late at night.
Ask him, can he take a look? Damn.
That's what opened up my shoulder.
Rita?
Oh, you felt it? Oh. Oh my God. Then who was at the top? Man.
I think that's good.
Did you hear that?
Yeah.
What was it?
I can't tell exactly what it was that pop. It was more like a release, but that's, see, it's a lot more, it's a lot supple now. Yeah. You just need this like 2 days a week. And then he can open all this shit up.
That's what I need.
He can open
Because
all
listen,
that.
it's hard for me to reach.
Yeah. But you want to go from in to out.
Yes, absolutely.
So he's got to go focus all here, loosen all this up, get up in your traps, right? Your traps, get it like your scapula, your rhomboids, and then start working. Because as he releases all this gonna start opening up. This will be the last thing to go. But if you start working here, all this is gonna freeze up on you.
Facts.
Yeah.
So what about, as I was talking to you about, like what about the inner getting my hips loosened so I can take those steps? Like how do we go about that?
I think that we just gotta continue to increase the muscle and the brain connection, right? Ideally, we always work the hips. Like I've worked your hips and stuff like that. You know what I mean? The hips are gonna be tough because you're seated for long periods of time. Does that make sense?
Absolutely.
So what you can do is that you can, while you're in bed, just get in the frog, bring your feet together, bring your legs up, and get used to these guys being open.
Am I wet ready?
Yeah. How you feel though?
Bro, that shit felt great, man. That felt great, bro. I mean, all of that when you're just releasing my body, really.
You're moving a lot.
Yeah. I mean, all of this stuff, like, I mean, I can control certain parts. I can't. Yeah.
See, this is opening up some more too.
So it's a matter of just getting the blood circulating in them areas and making it like active, like shooting.
So that it can heal itself.
Yeah.
Yeah. He can, I mean, you do the right thing, he'll start growing new musculature in that area without lifting.
Yeah. For real? Yeah. How? That's crazy.
Because it's going to be active. It's not locked in a certain position
Must have
anymore.
remembered.
Yeah. Yeah. The thing about it also is that as you're doing those exercises, you can't. I see you trying to use a lot of your force. When you try to do that, you're compensating a lot, so you're locking in dysfunctional patterns.
Yes.
You should really just be like let's say that this is a man. Pull me a little bit. That's it. Pull. That's it.
Just getting the contraction.
You need about 5 pounds of pressure. That's it. You don't need to hoist 230 pounds. That 5 pounds of pressure is going to send a signal to that muscle. Like you do more with less.
Yeah, when I was bodybuilding with 5 centimeters.
Yeah, like even just if you're doing biceps, like pull. See how much pressure I'm giving you? If I give you any more pressure, you're going to start to use your neck, your shoulders. Pull. Now, keep that pressure less pressure than that, less pressure than that. Allow me to open up. Allow me to open you up. Keep less pressure, less pressure, less pressure. Less pressure, less pressure. We can look the pressure here. Pull 1, 2, 3. Just a little less. Less pressure.
Meaning my mother's father, not my father's father. He became a doctor later on in life, an honorary doctor. 8th grade education. Doesn't matter where you start. Doesn't matter who left you and abandoned you. You understand what I'm saying? Like, that's the beauty in life. I was just telling the Metro Access driver yesterday, talking about how he got robbed and almost got killed. Young dude. And I was just telling him, like, I don't talk about my experiences in sports and how everybody knows me. Because every 5 years, I get the gift of redefining myself.
You got something?
Nah, I'm not even trying to do that.
Okay.
So think about this.
I will.
The power of a man is he doesn't have to live on his past accomplishments. At every moment, he can now strive to become a better man, a different version of himself. So, yeah, I used to play football, but then I did something else after that, and then I did something else after that, and then I just and I became multiple versions of Brach that touched multiple lives in different ways. And the one thing, and this is where I would say this is him, I look for 3 things to compliment somebody on the first weekend. I want to pour value into somebody way before I do anything else, especially asking for something. So I look at this person, I say, hey, what makes this person different? What makes this, like, what can I compliment this person with? What can I say to this person, let them know they got my respect off the break? You know what I'm saying? I joke with you, I'm like, oh, should I see you at your nails done?
That's it.
But that's because you treat your body as a temple, bro. You went out, you made sure you got your fingernails done like, bro. Like, even down to the, so I know, if I see that, I know you got good dental hygiene.
That's right.
I know you take showers and you keep yourself clean. You feel me?
Yeah.
I know you managing your
pour into
mental.
yourself. Yeah.
I know you, and listen, and when you talk about stretching, women and men are going to appreciate looking at your hands like that, because those are the things that are going to be touching on their body. You see how quickly, like, your eyes evaluate before your brain even understands, bro.
Yeah.
It's just taking in information, bing, 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 bing. Oh, okay, I'll evaluate who I think how far he is. First impression, perception is reality.
Yep.
Period.
Yep.
You feel me? Swift. Now you just stepped in. What you doing back there?
Man, catching the sauce, bro. I'm back this joint just absorbing the sauce, bro, like a sponge over here,
Try
California.
that formula, dog. When you first meet people, just look them up. Give them 3 compliments. First thing I said to you, hey Cal, I like that shirt, remember? You probably forgot, but I remember everything I said to you. know, let's compliment his baby. Like, bro, that's gonna be, like, I only got your calves already. I know he gonna be out here like record shop. You know what I said that? Like, so that's how you become like the full version of yourself. I realized like people are beautiful, and in this position that I'm at, inherently, I'm learning that humans are naturally good. People want to open the door for me. People, like when I was standing straight up, erect, you know what I'm saying? Like walking, I didn't realize how kind people could really be until they saw me. Like, I see it in their eyes. They're like, bro, like, I can tell you used to be somebody, but it ain't used to. I still am that person, right? And I see how they look at me, but it's not out of pity. It's out of what happened. And how are you smiling right now? Like, how this dude's fly, like, he's smiling, like, they just like dumbfounded, like, what's going on? And next thing you know, they opening up the door. I'm saying thank you now. It's a lot of pleasantries. And now I understand, like, you know? So I'm noticing that naturally people are good. But then I see the ugly side of this ability too. Bro, I don't even want to go there because we in a good place, you know what I mean? But just try to compliment new people that you meet. Just all the time, bro. And don't be fake about it. Like, really?